So today I am going to do this sort of Valentine's look. I'm going to go in with my Kira Daily like eyebrow brush, has a spoolie on one end and the brush on the other end, and brush my hairs up so that when I go in with my concealer I can get close to the eyebrow hair as possible. So I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade C1. C1. And I'm going to carve out the brow with the Kira Daily, it's like a wee flat square brush, as it gets right in under the eyebrow really nicely. And I start a bit lower down because it means you can work up into it. I usually start from my complete inner corner because I like to do my brows last, and I start to carve out the brow. When I'm carving out my brow, I always like to take my concealer out the way instead of down, lifts the eyebrow a bit. So once I've sort of got the desired shape that I like, I start to fix the front of my brows. So I always like to pull down on my concealer to see the exact shape that you're getting. So I like to pull that all down onto the lid and try and smooth it out so that it is as smooth as possible for you to go in with your shadows. I just go in with a wee flat concealer brush with the rest of my concealer and start patting it over the lid. So I've just took the rest of my concealer over my lid and I'm starting to blend it out so that it doesn't leave a harsh line when you go in with your foundation. So blend it out, just pat it out a bit. So once your concealer is patted out, so today I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty Ruby Obsessions palette, and I'm going in with this shade here, on a Kira Daily bullet brush. And going into that shade, I like to get plenty on and start from the inner bit of the crease. I always like to press down and give a bit of pressure so that it gives the desired payoff that you would like. And I just go with the eye shape in this look with your own crease shape. You like to get as much as you can packed on, and then you can go in and blend out, so don't be worrying about the shape or anything. Just go in and pack it on, and then you can blend it out before you go into your next shade. Always when bringing this colour, always bring it above. So as you can see, my crease where the fold is right here. Always bring it above so that when you go in with your cut crease, you can see it. Always bring your colour right into your inner corner, because obviously when you cut again, you'll not see it. So now I make sure all the excess is off my brush and give it a wee swirl about on the back of my hand to make sure that there's no more, and just go in and slowly diffuse the product using very light circular motions. So I'm going in with a Morphe 507 brush, so a pointed blender, and going into this shade and this shade. This is more orange and this more red, and sort of mix them together to blend out. Tap off the excess. In small circular motions, start blending the colour before out with this shadow. I always like to take it in smaller sections. Once that's done, I go in with Makeup Pro Store brush 9 and go in with this, a mix of this one and this one, to blend it all out. Then go back in with my Morphe 507 brush and taking this shade, which is the red shade, and taking it on that brush and slowly going back in to put that colour back in to just above the crease, just so that everything's blended smoothly. And taking no more product on your brush, just feather it up. Going in with that shade there and the Makeup Pro Store brush 9, and just taking a bit more of that shade and slowly working it in to the red so that everything blends seamlessly. So once everything's all blended out, I'm going to go in with the NYX glitter primer, taking a small bit on the back of my hand and going in with just a flat concealer type brush and packing that all over the lid, sort of in a cut crease but not as sharp as a cut crease. So when taking your glitter primer, I always like to take it a wee bit just into the crease, just a wee bit slightly above it. into the crease, just above where, not as high as your dark shade, but just sort of in between your dark shade, and run this all over your lid. Just go in with your finger, pat out the edge so that there's less product on the edge of your eye. Going in with my Kira Daily, it's like a flat type brush, flat rounded brush. I'm going into this shade here and placing that over the outer corner of the eye, keeping it quite in the same shape, in a rounded shape. Then going in with a flat concealer brush again and taking this shade here in the middle over the middle part of your lid, and I just slowly press that in. And don't worry if this doesn't blend, because you'll blend that at the end. Then going in with another small flat packing brush, so it's just a Morphe flat brush, and going into this shade here and placing that at the inner corner and sort of try and blend that in to the other shade. Then going back in with my Kira Daily wee small packing brush, rounded packing brush, and taking that dark shade. It's like a metallic-y shade, and placing that on the outer corner again, and just slowly working it in to them other shades. And then going back in with my flat concealer brush into the middle shade again, and pressing over to make sure that I've got everything and it's all blended. And that's us now. We're ready for liner. So now I'm going in with my Makeup Revolution eyeliner pen. I'm going to go in and start on the middle of your lashes. I'm going to take this small mirror so that I'm able to see it better. Going into the middle of your lashes and making a mark. I always go into the middle to make my mark, to know how thick that I want my liner. So it means that if you start on the inner corner and it is too thick, you can never change it. It's there. So if you start on the outer and work out the way and then go in and fill your inner corner in, then you know how thin or thick you want to take it. So I always go from here right out. Like that, and then I go in and fill in the front bit to the desired thickness that I would like. Like so. So I'm going to go off camera and do this other eye. So now I'm going to go into my lower lash line. And I am going to take Collection Concealer and place it under the eye. Then I'm going to go in with a baby wipe just to clean up that outer edge, just to make sure that you have no fallout on your face. Most of your concealer will cover it if there isn't fallout anyway. Then I go in with, it's just like a wee short fluffy brush, and I slowly work that in underneath my eye. Taking a wee bit more of that Collection Concealer because it sort of dries in quite quick, and working that up into the eye. Slowly tapping that in. And blend out the edges just so that you don't get any harsh lines again for when you do come to do your base. I am going to go in with the Huda Beauty Ruby Obsessions palette again, and taking my bullet brush again and taking this shade here, tap off the excess, run it in to as close to the waterline as you can. Going in with your Makeup Pro Store brush 9 and going into this shade and taking it, tap off the excess and running it in on top of that shade and blend it in to your outer corner. So we'll go off camera and do this side the exact same. So now I'm going to go in with my Jamco Movie Star Sheer Glow Lotion and put it all over my face, and I will come back when my base is finished. If you could give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next tutorial.